the front-end mentor side. So the project is very unique in its presence. So you can see this is a project which is the which we have taken from the front-end mentor side, which is the stats preview card component. So you can see, 1 second. Stats preview card component, which we can prepare with the help of HTML and CSS. So you can see which with the help of which technologies you can make it. So these are those with the help of that we can make it. So this is how the interface looks like that. So you can see this is the desktop view, and this will be the mobile view. So here, if you see, uh, we have an image, and this image have some overlay functionality. If you see, this is not clear actually, and this is a header, a paragraph, and all these three are some h2 h3 and a paragraph which we can create it. Now here, if you see the mobile view, so this image comes on the top, and entire all these contents come in a block pattern. So I can say it comes in a block pattern. So things are like same, but when you switch this to mobile view, what happened? It will come in this particular scenario. Okay, so we are going to make this with the help of HTML and CSS as what they have told to use it. So I've already downloaded the starter files, and I've included it in the index.html. So this is what the entire scenario is here. And now let us see what all they have given and how we are going to use all these things. So first thing, if you see, when you have imported the index.html file, when you have imported the zip file in the VS Code, you see that we have a index.html file. And in this index.html file, let us see with live server. So as usual, they have given nothing. So 1 second, let me open this in. Okay. So they have given nothing. Nothing means not even a sim. Only the content part they have given. Rest all we need to make it. So you can see it's only the matter. So this one, this one, this one, this one they have given. Rest all we need to design ourselves. So now let me close it. Let me do the screen alignment, and okay. So this is what they have given, and we have seen. Okay, perfect. Now, 1 second. Okay, so let us see what they have given here also. So the design they have given the images. Okay, okay, and this one the mobile view. Okay, fine. And the images, this image, and this is a, okay. So this is actual. This is the actual image. When you see here, when you see here, it comes a little bit fade kind of a thing. Okay, so this is a feature which we will add in between. Now here we can see the, okay, so this we have seen here. Now we have the index.html as we have already seen here. Now for index.html we have style guide. So style guide they have asked to use the mobile rest of you, the primary colors. Okay, so this is okay. So this the best part is they have mentioned which color where needs to be used. Okay, so very dark blue, which is the main background color. Okay, dark desaturated blue is the card background. Okay, soft wallet. Okay, so this means that this particular project they have clearly mentioned that where we need to work. Earlier, what we need, what used to happen that we need to judge, we need to identify, we need to think. Okay, so it should say or not. And font family they have given to use the specimen is the font name. Okay, very good. So two font families here we need to use. First one is the specimen, and second one is a Lexendeca. Okay, so let us see. So before going further, let us do one thing. Let us go to index.html and we will do the HTML part first. So 1 minute. Okay, so what we will do, we will be having a, after this body, we'll have a div, parent div, with the class container. And in this parent div with the class container, what we are going to have, we will again create a new div with the name as card image card image container. Okay, so this is the, and next we will insert the card image. And in this, what we are going to have, we will have another div with the name as card image overlay. And in this div, we, with the help of this, actually with this overlay, we will be applying the property to make this image looks like that. So the first structure have a parent class div, and in this parent class div, we will have a div with the class as card image container, and after that again we have a div which contains a card image, and next class is the div which have the card image overlay. So this overlay will apply, we will apply the property with the help of this particular thing. Now after this thing, so after this thing, what we are going to do, we will have the text part. So we have the dot card text dot card text container. And in this dot card text container, we will have the next thing which have the header dot card text header dot card text header. And in this dot card text header, we will have next thing here. So 1 second. So here if you see this insights actually is in a different color. Okay. So let us break it. 1 second. So we what we are going to do? We have the card text header, and in this card text header, we will have get insert and functionality. And in this span functionality, what we are going to do, we will put the insights. And next, again, we will add the rest of the thing. this is what it looks like that. Now, here I need to have this thing entire in a H1. So it is like. Now, after this thing, there's the next thing here which is in the paragraph. So we'll have the next as paragraph, and the para have the next thing here, which is that which comes on a discover till here. This will be having a class, separate class, which will be card text card text paragraph. Okay, so control S fine. And this is the attribute is not required, so let us comment out. Okay. Okay. Now after this paragraph, again we have some list part here. This we need to design here. So what we are going to do? So after this paragraph, we have something which is called as dot card text list. In this list, we have a li and okay. So this li again needs to have a class. Class will be card text list item. And the value what we are going to put inside this li. Okay, it will be we have 10K plus, and after that what we are going to use, we will open a break row, and after that we will again use a span functionality which carry the uh, 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 one second, one second, which carry the company's details here, and again we will have the we have this thing. Okay. Next again we have the same li, and we need to have a class, and this class again will have the card text list item and content here will be why I'm doing this again and again. 1 second. So this is how this will okay. So second. So we will come here. So these are some basic alignment what we are doing. Okay. Oh. So now all these things are useless. Fine. So this is the structure control S, which is done here. Yeah, hi, good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Starting. So starting is what we have picked up a project which is from the front end mentor. The project name is 1 second. The project name is, if you see here, this is a project what we are going to design here and the project name. Okay. So front end mentor. So I picked up stats preview start component, which we are going to make with the help of HTML and CSS. So that is what the designing part what we are going to make here. Okay. Now this much is what we have created for HTML part. Now what we are going to do, we will switch to the CSS part. So for this, let us create first style.css and now we have seen, you see, we have seen here that they have asked to 1 second, they have asked to import two types of Google fonts. Okay. So let us explore that. First one is the inter, and inter they have asked to use 400 and 700. So 400, 700. Okay. Second, next they have asked to use the Lexendeca. Lexendeca they have asked to use only 400. So by the 400 font, when they have used, right, when they have mentioned 400, so plain 400 you need to use. So we have imported this. Now, the style guide, some colors they have asked. So what we will pick it up one by one after some time. Okay. So now let us do this thing here. So first we will use the adding of 0 and we'll use margin 0. If every element have some by default padding and margin with him. So in order to remove this, we will use this particular thing. And we will use PDN text decoration none and LSN list style also none. So now you can see the dots and each thing and the rest of the other things have got will get have got gets to. Now we will target the body. And in this body, standard font size 15 px they have asked to use. So we will use body font size of let's say 15 px they have asked to use. So we will pick up that particular standard size. And again, we have a font family we have imported. So we'll font family of uh, Pinto. Next, we'll have to have a background color and we will use some variables here. Main dash pg dash color. Main dash bg dash color. We will declare later on what is where we need to use it. And again, we will be using a color. Main. Right. Now we will declare all these colors here in the root. So we have root, and in this root we have some primary colors and we have some neutral colors. So we will declare first is this one. Main dash bg dash color. So 1 second. Oh. So okay. So what we are going to do here? Let me. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let me declare the variables first. So first one is main bg color. Next one is third bg color. Again, next one will be accent color. A double C N T accent color. And again, we will declare some brush main white. Paragraph white. That's heading. These are the colors, six names we have designed. We have picked up. And now what we are going to do, we will be having the assignment here. So first one is the main BG color. So this one is the second one is this one, the card BG color. Again, we have the next, which is the accent color, which is the accent color, which is this one. So yeah, you will find it very simple because they have declared they have specifically by themselves they have mentioned which color view where you need to use. Next one we have white. So main heading and so okay, very nice, very nice. Okay, slightly transparent white. So main paragraph. Okay, very good. HSL A here. Okay, so this is what the so now next we will pick up each and every class what we have designed and we will start adding the styles. Okay, so this is how we are going to do this. Now we have the next thing which is here, which is the first thing which is the parent class container. Okay, okay, we got container will have some margin, and this margin will be, let's say, 10% and 6.4%. Let it be like this only. Now let it be like this. Okay, fine. Now, so okay, so we've declared the margin. Now border we don't want, so we have border will be null. Border radius property is required here. Border radius let it be 1%. A slight radius is required. Next we have background. Uh, 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 Background color where we are going to take card BG. So this is the card BG color what we have taken. Yes. Right. Now we do not want the overflow here. So we will have the overflow to be yeah. Okay. Next we will be targeting the next class which is the card image container. Okay. So this is the card image container. Now we will use the card image container. So we have card image container will have the width to be, let's say, auto and will be the height. Let it be 247. Okay, so now here this thing will come in this part, and here this part will contain the image. So that we get how that is how we are going to design this thing. Now, next class, what we are going to this is the card image, and this card image contains the image. Will have a background images, and the image will be the header mobile image. Will function as no repeat, center and center. And next we have the background uh, second background size will be our again we have the max width. Max width let it be 100% and height will be again 100%. So this is how it looks like. Now we need to shift this particular thing on to the right thing. So on this card image, we next thing we have the overlay property what we have designed here. So here we'll fix the width. Again, let it be 100% in height. Again, we will take 100%. Next, we will use the position to relative and using the Z index functionality, let it be 2. And here the opacity will be between 0.6 and the background will have a different color this time. So this is what I'm talking about. Okay. So that is how we have created this particular background, which is absolutely totally different. So it is somewhat looks like a shade what is here on this particular image. Now, next is what we are going to use it. We are going to target the text part. Okay. So what is the text part? So text part is what the header So card image or okay. So next, what we are going to use, we will use card text container. So card text container. Here, what we use, we'll use some margin HP 4.5% and text line we will be using as center. Okay. Now we will target the header part. So this card text header. Now with this particular thing, what will happen? This header, this H1 and this paragraph will get aligned. Card text header and we'll have font size again. Okay. So font size we will use in the RAM. So it will be 1.6875 REM and margin from the bottom it will be 2.4%. This is, I guess, now after this header, what we will target the span. So this header span dot our text header span. Here we will have a color with the variable which is again the ascent. Fine. Now after this, next thing we will target the paragraph. So part text paragraph. The part text paragraph again have to have a color um, which is paragraph white and a margin in the bottom. Let it be 10.5%. Next. Next, we will target the list item. So these are list item, li. If you remember, okay. So card text list item. Card text list item. So from the top, it will be 3.5% and font size will be 1.6975 REM and font weight of 700 we are going to use here. So you can see this insights again looks different. Now, list item. So again, here we have the list item which have the span functionality. So this list item again contains the this span. So this is what we are going to target it. So 1 second dot card list item span and we have the font size of let's say 1 REM. We'll use a font family uh, 1 second. Nakla- uh, 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 uh. Second data. Font weight. Font weight of, let it be 200. And text transform to, oh, 1 second. Uppercase. And next, we will be having the color of this pen. So we'll have the color with the which will be stats heading white. Fine. After this, what we are going to do, we will be designing this for the mobile. We will align this for the mobile device. So it is actually rearranging themselves. So we need to fix it. So at the rate media only screen and minimum width uh let it be 800 px. So we will target dot our image with the background size to be 100% and a new background which will be a header text top. No repeat center center. So okay. No, for the card image container, let it be 450 px and width will has to be 100. Oh, right. Now we will use the flex here dot container display of flex with x direction from reverse. Uh, uh, okay, okay. Reverse. Now, what we are going to do, dot called text container will use text align to justify. And in this, we have a margin which will be different for all the different sites. So let it be 10%, 6%. Zero and 5%. Now for this thing, dot card text paragraph on the top, let it be a little bit down, and for the list item, dot uh, 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 card text text from the top, let it be 9%, and display text, everything will be aligned in a row, and we'll use justify content to paste between. So this is all about our first, and this is for the mobile view. So that is all about the stats preview card component. I hope you have liked it. So thanks.